Hey everyone, this is Vikas from Small Academy and welcome to another video. In this video today, we are going to talk about how can we install WordPress manually in our cPanel. Okay, so let's say you don't have a automatic WordPress installer available in your application, or if you just want to learn how to upload the WordPress manually, then this video is going to help you. But most of the time, the cPanel or the hosting panel that you have comes with the automatic WordPress installation, so you don't have to worry about installing the WordPress manually. But if you are a WordPress developer or if you are a beginner WordPress developer, then it's good to have this knowledge with you, because sometimes the automatic installation may not work, or you have to install the WordPress manually using the manual skill. Okay, so this is my cPanel, you can see, and I already have the cPanel logged in here. So in your case, if you don't have the cPanel, then you can in your case just go ahead and log into your cPanel dashboard, and from here we will proceed ahead. So first of all, we need the WordPress CMS source code. So where can we get that? We can get the source code CMS from the wordpress.org. So go to the wordpress.org website here and click on Get WordPress. And when you click on that, it's going to give you this option to download and install the WordPress. So click on download and install, and here you can download the folder or the zip file. So I'm going to click on download. Okay, so download is finished. Now I'm going to open this. Here you can see the source code that we need for our WordPress installation. So let's go ahead and extract this source code. So click on this and extract to the specific folder. I'm just going to extract that to our desktop. So click on OK. And now if I go here into the desktop, you will see the WordPress here. Okay, so these are the required file. Now we need to modify the few data here before we upload these to our cPanel. So we need to set the database name, database username, database password, and the database host here, so that once the file is uploaded in our server, it can connect to the database. Okay, so let me close all other this stuff that we don't need. And here now we need to make the copy of this wp-config file. So this is wp-config sample.php file, and we need to create a copy of this file. Okay, so this is the original file. We need to leave it as it is. Okay, leave this as it is, and we need to create the new sample file. So to create the new sample file, I have opened this file in the Sublime Text. So I'm going to click on Save As, and here this file name should be wp-config, not wp-config sample. Okay, so now if you go back here and refresh this, you will see we have wp-config sample and the wp-config.php. okay, so this is the file that we need to edit. So I'm going to open it, and make sure you are editing the wp-config.php, the file that we have just created, instead of wp-config.sample. okay, so if you edit the sample file, then it's going to give you some error. Okay, because the sample file is required by the WP CMS, WordPress CMS. Okay, so you don't need to change anything there, you need to change everything here. So now here we need to add the database name, username, and password, and currently we don't have that. So I'm gonna go to the cPanel here and create the new database for our WordPress installation. So we can click on this MySQL database wizard, and here I'm going to create the new database. So I'm going to give the name as new WP as a database name. Click on next, and here we need to create the user for the database. So I'm going to create the new database username here. So I'll just give the same name as the database name. So the database name was WP, now simple G4 new WP, and our username is going to be the same, and I'll create the new password here. Okay, and I'll use the password generator. So this is the password, and make sure that you save this password somewhere, because if you don't, then you need to reset it. So for now I'm just going to paste that password here and paste let me copy this and replace this and click on this. I have copied this password and click on use password. Now you can go ahead and create the user. Okay, and if you want to save this, you can save here as well. And I will give all the privileges that this user need to make the modification. So click on make changes, and now the database is successfully created. So I will copy this name from here and go back to our Sublime text. And since this is our database name and our username is same, so I have given the same name here, and I will need to give the password as well. So I'm going to copy the same password that I have pasted here, come back here and paste the password and save the file. Okay, now what we're gonna need to do is create the new zip file so that we can upload this file to our server. So go here and go back to the desktop and I will create the new zip file. Okay, so click on add to archive, create the zip file. I'll just leave the original name as it is. So click on OK, and now it's going to create the new WordPress.zip file for us. And once the zip is created, we will go back to our server here, go to the dashboard, and now we need to go to the file manager. And before that, you need to make sure where you want to upload your WordPress file. Okay, so if you are trying to upload the WordPress file in the website or domain name, a specific domain name, then you need to make sure where that particular domain name is pointing at. Okay, so let me go to my domains here and show you the available domains here. And you can see I have lots of domains. So I have this main website domain here, and it is pointing to HTML, public underscore HTML / smallacademy.co. So my WordPress is installed inside this folder. So what I want to do here is I will create the new WordPress installation inside this simplegan.com, and this is currently pointing at the public.html, public underscore HTML. What I want to do is I want to create new subdirectory. So let's say my domain name is simplegan.com, and I will create new subdomain, that is new WP. Currently it is not having anything, it's going to display the 404 page. But what I want to do is I want to install new WordPress directory inside this. But if you are trying to install the WordPress inside the new domain name, then you can create the new domain name here. Okay, and give your domain name here, uncheck this and give the directory name here and create that. And you need to upload that WordPress file that we have here inside this particular directory that we are going to use for that particular domain. So let's go to the file manager and go to public.html, and here I will create the new folder. Okay, so new WP. So this is my new folder where I want to install the WordPress. Okay, now if I refresh it, we are still getting this not found error. So let me go back here and go inside the new folder, and I will click on upload here, and I will select the zip file that we have just created from the desktop. Okay, so this is the WordPress file, upload it, and it's going to take few seconds. So I'll go back to the directory here, and you can see we already have this WordPress.zip file. So I will go ahead and extract this zip file, and I will extract this zip file right in this directory. So this is the correct one, new WP. Okay, so click on extract, close, and now if you reload this, you will get this WordPress directory here. So let me move all these files from this particular directory to our new WP directory. So I will select all file and click on move, and here I will just remove this WordPress. Okay, so this is the new WP directory. So click on move file, and if you go back, you will see we have all the required files. So I will delete this zip file and this folder. We don't need that. I will escape the trash and delete them permanently. Okay, So this is our WordPress files, and these files are inside our new WP directory. Okay, you can see here. Okay, now let's go back to our website and refresh this, and it should give you this new installation wizard. That means we have successfully connected our WordPress CMS to the database. Okay, so if you see this screen, that means you are ready to go ahead and install the WordPress. So I'll click on continue, and now here you need to give the site title. I'll give my blog, and I will create the new username. Okay, and I will create the new password as well. Okay, and I'll confirm this. Here add the right email address that you want to use. If you give a wrong email address here, you may not be able to reset the password. Okay, so I will give my email address here, and now click on Install WordPress. Once you click on the Install WordPress, it's going to give you the success message. Click on login, and now you can log in using your username and password that you have just given. Okay, and if you go here, you can visit your new WordPress website. So this is how you install the WordPress to your new domain. And if you want to remove this WordPress installation, you can come back here and you can remove these new WP directory. So click on delete. You can skip the trash if your files are not important. Okay, so click on OK, and now if you go here, you will see 404 not found. And to delete your databases, you can go to the MySQL databases here, and you can simply delete the database that we have just created. So this is the database that I want to delete. So make sure you are deleting the right database. Click on delete database, go back here, and I will also delete the user that we don't need. So this is the new user that I had created, so I'm going to delete it. And now your WordPress installation is successfully removed from the cPanel. Okay guys, so I hope you learned something new and you are able to install the WordPress. If you get any problem or if you run into any error, then let me know in the comment box below. I will try to solve it as soon as possible. Okay, so don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the similar useful content in the future, and I will see you in the next video.